In the battle against cancer, food wields a double-edged sword. Indeed, the power of food is remarkable, and its influence on our health cannot be overstated. It's a fascinating paradox that the very thing which gives us life can also, when chosen unwisely, contribute to life-threatening diseases like cancer. Our daily meals, those routine breakfasts, lunches and dinners, can either be our staunch allies or formidable foes in the fight against cancer. The right foods, abundant in antioxidants and fiber, can help prevent cancer. The wrong ones, laden with unhealthy fats, sugars and chemicals, can escalate the risk. In this intricate dance of nutrition and health, it's crucial to know which foods to embrace and which to shun. This knowledge can be your armor, your shield in the battle against this formidable enemy. But today we aren't focusing on the knights in shining armor. Instead, we turn our attention to the villains of this tale. Prepare to reconsider your pantry as we unveil 10 foods that are extremely bad in avoiding cancer. First on our list, the insidious processed meats. These seemingly innocuous staples of many a breakfast table hide a sinister secret. Sausages, bacon, ham and their processed kin contain harmful preservatives, some of which have been directly linked to cancer. Now let's delve a little deeper. You see, these meats are often preserved using methods such as curing, smoking, or adding salt or preservatives. While these techniques certainly enhance flavor and increase shelf life, they also introduce compounds like nitrates and nitrites into the meat. When consumed, these compounds can form nitrosamines in our bodies, substances known for their strong carcinogenic properties. Moreover, processed meats are typically high in saturated fats, another component often associated with cancer. These fats can promote inflammation and, with it, the growth of cancer cells. So, next time you're preparing your morning meal, remember this. So think twice before adding that extra slice of bacon to your breakfast. Next, we turn our attention to the sweet yet dangerous sugary drinks. These tantalizing beverages, with their allure of instant gratification, hide a sinister secret. They are loaded with an excessive amount of sugar, a substance that, when consumed in large quantities, can lead to obesity. Now you may wonder, what's the connection between obesity and cancer? Well, here's the bitter truth. Obesity is a significant risk factor for several types of cancer, including breast, colon and kidney. The high sugar content in these drinks can cause weight gain, which in turn increases the risk of these cancers. This is due to the fact that excessive body fat affects inflammation and hormones, both of which can drive cancer growth. So, the next time you reach for that can of soda, think again. Remember, a moment on the lips, potentially a lifetime of health risks. Lurking in many of our favorite snacks, the notorious trans fats. These invisible villains are often found hidden in fried foods and baked goods, masquerading as innocent indulgences. But don't be fooled. Trans fats are far from harmless. They stealthily increase the level of bad LDL cholesterol in our bodies, while simultaneously lowering the good HDL cholesterol. This nefarious double act contributes to the inflammation and insulin resistance that can pave the way for certain types of cancer. Fried foods, such as French fries and donuts, along with baked goods like cakes and cookies, are the usual suspects. They might taste heavenly, but they carry a heavy payload of trans fats. These are the snacks that we need to reconsider. Yes, they may be tempting, but remember, each bite could be feeding the very conditions that allow cancer to thrive. It's high time we rethink our snack choices, don't you agree? A toast to the next on our list: alcohol. Now, who doesn't love a good glass of wine or a pint of beer to unwind? But like many pleasurable things in life, alcohol comes with its own set of dangers. The relationship between alcohol and cancer is undeniable. According to the American Cancer Society, even light to moderate drinking can increase the risk of certain types of cancer. The more you drink, the higher the risk. Alcohol consumption is linked to a range of cancers, including those of the mouth, throat, esophagus, and liver. It's also associated with an increased risk of breast cancer in women. When alcohol is metabolized, it produces a compound called acetaldehyde, a potent carcinogen. This compound damages DNA and prevents the body from repairing the damage, leading to the development of cancer cells. So the next time you reach for that drink, remember, moderation is not just about avoiding a hangover. So moderation, my friends, is the key. Next, we delve into the world of salt-cured and pickled foods. These culinary delights, with their tangy flavors and long shelf life, are staples in many cultures around the world. However, they hide a dangerous secret. The preservation methods used in these foods involve large quantities of salt and sometimes nitrates, both of which have been linked to an increased risk of stomach cancer. In fact, research suggests that high-salt diets can damage the lining of the stomach, making it more susceptible to carcinogenic compounds. Similarly, pickling, despite its ancient roots as a preservation method, often involves the use of vinegar, a substance that can promote the growth of harmful bacteria in the stomach. While the occasional pickle or slice of cured meat is unlikely to be harmful, regular consumption can significantly increase your risk. So, the next time you reach for that jar of pickles or pack of cured meats, remember, preservation shouldn't come at the cost of our health. Our seventh culprit, the deceptive refined grains. Don't be fooled by their innocent appearance. Refined grains such as white bread, pasta and rice have undergone a process that strips them of their natural nutrients. This process leaves us with a product that's high on the glycemic index, causing a rapid rise and fall in blood sugar levels. Now you may wonder, why should this concern us? Well, studies suggest that these blood sugar spikes can lead to chronic inflammation, a condition often linked to cancer. Furthermore, refined grains lack the fiber found in their whole grain counterparts. This fiber not only aids in digestion, but also contributes to a feeling of fullness, helping us avoid overeating and maintaining a healthy weight, a key factor in cancer prevention. So, next time you're reaching for that white bread sandwich or bowl of pasta, pause for a moment. Whole grains, it seems, may be the wiser choice. Now let's talk about the dark side of the barbecue, charred meats. There's something undeniably enticing about the smoky flavor and tantalizing aroma of a perfectly charred steak. But as it turns out, there's a hidden danger lurking in the tantalizing crust of your favorite grilled meats. When meats are cooked at high temperatures, especially over an open flame, certain chemicals are produced. These chemicals, known as heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, are classified as carcinogens, substances that have the potential to cause cancer. These carcinogens form when the fats and juices from the meat drip onto the heat source, creating smoke that then adheres to the surface of the meat. They can also form directly on the meat as it chars. So while the allure of a beautifully charred piece of meat might be hard to resist, it's worth considering the potential risks that come with it. Perhaps it's time to rethink that summer barbecue. Sweet, but far from innocent artificial sweeteners. These sugar substitutes, often used in diet sodas, sugar-free desserts and light products, have been the subject of extensive debate. Lurking in the shadows of their zero-calorie promise lies a potential risk: cancer. While some studies suggest a link between artificial sweeteners and cancer, it's important to understand that research is ongoing and conclusions are not definitive. Laboratory tests on animals in the past have shown an increased risk of certain types of cancers. However, results from human studies remain inconclusive. But here's the rub. We're dealing with something as precious as life, something as devastating as cancer. Is it worth the risk? When the jury's still out on the verdict, is it wise to gamble? Artificial sweeteners, while enticing with their sugarless charm, may not be as harmless as they seem. When it comes to sweetness, natural may be the safer bet. Last, but certainly not least, high fructose corn syrup. This sweet villain is found lurking in the shadows of many processed foods, from your breakfast cereal to your favorite soda. High fructose corn syrup is a cheap and potent sweetener, making it a darling of the food industry, but a nemesis to our health. Studies have shown that this sweet substance can contribute significantly to obesity. And why does that matter, you ask? Well, obesity is a well-established risk factor for many types of cancer. Excessive consumption of high fructose corn syrup can lead to an accumulation of body fat, especially around the waist, a condition often linked with increased cancer risk. So the next time you reach for that seemingly harmless bottle of soda or that packet of cookies, remember the hidden risk that's sweetly disguised. High fructose corn syrup is not just a threat to your waistline, but a potential saboteur to your health. A sweet danger indeed. So, there you have it, 10 foods that could be sabotaging your fight against cancer. We've journeyed through the insidious world of processed meats laden with chemicals that can harm your body. We've navigated the sugary sea of carbonated drinks and their high fructose corn syrup contents, a sweet trap that can lead to dire health consequences. We've delved into the realm of trans fats and refined grains, hidden enemies in our everyday meals. We've scrutinized alcohol, salt-cured and pickled foods, all of which hold potential risks when consumed excessively. We've also exposed the dark side of charred meats and artificial sweeteners, seemingly harmless, but potentially dangerous. These are the wolves in sheep's clothing, the silent saboteurs in your diet. But fear not, for awareness is the first step towards change. By understanding these risks, you can make informed decisions about your food choices. Remember, knowledge is power. Choose your foods wisely and stay healthy.